Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a full moon reading for Scorpio placements. Hello, Scorpios. We are going to look into the full moon in Pisces for you. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards and then we're going to get into the tarot. It's going to be good for the week, the full moon, first week. Full moon to the last quarter moon, possibly up to the new moon. We'll see how the energies come out. It's a little different for each. Right, let's get started with some oracle cards here. And Scorpio, if at any point something resonates with you, you have a comment, even a question, feel free to let me know in the comment section. And I offer personal readings. Again, if this reading resonates with you, you want more information, or if you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description. All right, Scorpios. For what's being illuminated during this moon phase, we have weeping wounds. You are not your wounds. This is something that can no longer be hidden. This is in the placement of what can no longer be hidden. There's something about your, there's a lot of red that came out as well here. Red in the tarot usually symbolizes free will. I feel like you're healing here with this card. There's a healing energy here. You are not your wounds. You could be healing from the past. We'll see what comes out here. We have number 4, strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So we've got that under what to release. I feel like what it's saying is to release this idea that you're weak because, kind of fill in the blank. We'll see more as we clarify here. And then it's interesting, what's transforming? We have renewal, and then the card that says release. I find it interesting, the card that says release comes out under what's transforming, because this is the placement of release. So you could be transforming how you release energies during this full moon, next 1 to 2 weeks as well. But let's take a look here, Scorpio. All right, what is being illuminated? What can no longer be hidden? Okay, Page of Cups, love, young energy, Page of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, what can no longer be hidden? This is a lot of court cards coming out. A lot of court cards can be people. In the tarot, they can represent people in our lives. They don't always have to, but with 3 of them coming out here under what can no longer be hidden, I feel like there is, there's an energy here that these are, this King of Swords stood out to me most as an actual figure. It feels like there's a King of Swords energy, possibly an authority figure, maybe even a justice figure or judgment, something possibly even having to do with the law that is stopping you from moving forward. We'll see as we clarify. Wheel of Fortune, the bottom of the deck. For others of you, what can no longer be hidden is that you want to offer I feel like excuse me, what can't be hidden is that there's a love offer possibly, or just there's something there's an energy that's gone from immature to mature. It's gone from like dreamy to very logical, and it's moving quickly. We'll see when we'll clarify, but something is going from like concept to being spoken. Some of you. What can you let go of? What's no longer serving you? Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Hangman. I feel like what's what to release? Seven of Wands, or I'm sorry, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman. There's the Eight of Wands is a really fast-moving energy. The Eight of Pentacles is very dedicated, very like devoted almost to the task at hand, very concentrated on a skill, developing a skill, talent, ability, hobby even, to progress on to the next level, to be more financially independent usually, but there's, and then we have the Hangman. There's almost an energy of, I'm getting the cards coming together, almost saying what to release. It's no longer serving you as moving very quickly and then very slowly, and then it's almost like a 0 to 100 energy and then back to 0 leaves you stuck. And I feel like this Hangman here, you have enlightenment already, but there's an imbalance in the way that your energy is being used. It's not balanced. Your output isn't balanced. Like there's almost like too much output, and then you like power down, and then there's not that the Eight of Pentacles is a lot of output. It's just how I'm seeing the energies come out. But we're going to clarify and get a little bit more here. Temperance we have under what is transforming. Temperance, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, you're not going to have to wait. Something is going to come into you. I feel like you've been patiently waiting for something with Temperance, and by patiently waiting, you felt like you were left out in the cold in this process. I feel like you were patiently waiting for something to come in, considering alchemizing, exercising self-control, almost like I gave the word like harmonizing, like being very harmonious within yourself, but you actually did feel left out in the cold and unsupported, almost like weak and defeated is what I'm feeling. But I think that's changing, what's transforming, because the Ace of Wands is down here. It's like you're going this patient, you're not going to have to wait for a passionate new beginning. This could have to do with a project too, a creative project, creative endeavor, with the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, something you're working on. Maybe you're getting, maybe what's being illuminated is your creative projects. There's like a boss in the way with the King of Swords. And so you can't move forward as quickly. I don't know why I feel this King of Swords is a block of some kind when it comes to like your love, your creations, your dreams. But let's find out. Alright, Scorpio, let's look a little deeper into this. The Page of Cups. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you're moving the calmer shores. You're transitioning out of chaos, it feels like. And the Lovers and the Nine of Wands with the King of Swords. What can no longer be hidden, with the Lovers and the Page of Cups coming out, this does feel like love, like a relationship. What can no longer be hidden is that your love, there's something about your journey not being recognized. You're feeling not recognized when it comes to a love offer that's been made. Yeah, as I said, there's a very dreamy energy here on this Page of Cups. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. A water energy. You've been patient. But what's being illuminated, like what can no longer be hidden, is that you have been patient. And that I feel like there's a frustration that your journey hasn't been seen with the Nine of Wands. King of Swords with the Four of Cups. King of Swords with the Four of Cups. What do you need to see? What can no longer be hidden? The King of Swords with the Four of Cups here. I think, Scorpio, you've been emotionally kind of pulled back. Even though we have the Prince of, or the Page of Cups here, pages are generally in contemplation mode. You know, I do see him more as one that's making an offer, but there's something that's being illuminated. You, or maybe a person with the Lover's card here that you're in a relationship with. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be someone, you know, very close to you. It could be romantic as well. But the King of Swords, Four of Cups, it feels like what's being illuminated is that emotions, when it comes to speaking about emotions, something has been removed. Something has been on disconnected a little bit. Like speech, when it comes to talking to this person, it's like emotions have not been part of this. And I wanted one more for that, and we got the Queen of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords. There's a lot of logic being used here. We have another Knight of Swords energy, another very kind of more intellectual energy. What is this Nine of Swords energy? The Page of Swords. Wow, so we have all of the the whole sword family right here, and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is, like I said, just being very removed emotionally. There's a lot of logic going on. What can no longer be hidden is that, you know, Scorpio, this might be a message to you that what can no longer be hidden is that you're approaching love from a far too logical mental area. You're not connected to your emotions. You're not connected to you're kind of like just looking past your own emotions. You're pulled back almost in a meditative state. And something about that states that aspect can no longer be hidden with this full moon. All right, let's look at the Eight of Wands. It's the High Priestess. Pisces energy. So the Eight of Wands with the High Priestess. Yeah, remember I said that like 0 to 100 energy? The High Priestess sits in her potential. She's not moving, right? She's seeing things from all angles. Right here, she's up in a nest, hovering over. See her kind of hovering over the earth, right? She's kind of in the sky, perched up, so she can like see all. She's just sitting in the potential of her knowing. What to release that stop and go energy? I feel it also, what can you let go of? What's no longer serving you? Sending messages about secrets. There's something about keeping, I feel like you're messaging people about secrets though. I don't know exactly what that means. maybe some gossip. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Eight of Wands, High Priestess. We have the Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles here, the King and Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups. This is a really, it's a very bound energy in the center here. It feels very tight. The Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. It's time to put something that you've been working on out into the world. It's not that because it's no longer serving you, but I feel like you've been working on something. You've been sending messages back and forth possibly about something, right? You have a secret here. You have a knowing about a possibility, financial. I feel like what this is saying is it's time to release these possibilities out into the world to see what they can do. They're no longer, what's no longer serving you is holding back your own possibilities of mastering, like knowing that you, like, I feel like you've already mastered a skill, craft, talent, hobby, ability. You've already been concentrated and dedicated on something when it comes to your work and finance. And now's the time to release that out into the world. Let people see the work that you've been doing. Ace of Wands again, with the Hanged Man. Yeah, release your desires, right? That's what I said, Scorpio, the Hanged Man here. You're enlightened already. It's time to turn that enlightenment into these desires, creative projects, possibly creating. I'm not seeing a lot of family cards here, but with the Ace of Wands twice, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers, this could be about creating new life as well. Because, yeah, remember what's transforming is how you release something. And the Ace of Wands is here, is inception, passion. Page of Cups with the Lovers. Could very well be a child. For some of you, what's being illuminated is that you're possibly having a child, contemplating having a child with your person, looking at the long journey that would be. And that's why you're in a very logical place here and kind of emotionally removed. That's for some of you. The Chariot here with Temperance. What is transforming? Yes, see, you're gonna be able to move forward. Temperance, you're no longer going to be waiting patiently, alchemizing something. You've alchemized enough. You brought the energies of the universe and your energy together. You've melded those, and now it's time to move something forward with the Chariot. It's time to compromise. I feel like we're in the material world and the three-dimensional world. This isn't so much the Chariot. It's not so much here about talking, like you having a conversation with the universe, so much as you compromising with other people, other aspects of whatever you need to compromise with in order to move this Chariot forward. Move your desires forward. You could actually be moving homes as well. Five of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Yeah, see, you're no longer going to be feeling left out in the cold. There's union, there's harmony, there's a relationship possibly coming together and feeling unified, feeling like a team is what I'm getting here as well. Ace of Wands with the Sun. Yeah, this could definitely be a child for some of you. What's transforming is your passion, your desire to have a child. Maybe if you didn't want one before, now you're like, oh, I see, I do want, a child. Yeah, here the World. The World is for me is a card of fruition for me because it's both a completion, success, but also a new beginning. Something is manifesting at the same time. Feel, Scorpio, like you are very connected right now with the High Priestess coming out, the World, Page of Cups, Two Cups, water energy, the Hangman. All right, I'm going to end this reading with some advice cards, one for each row for Scorpio placements. For illumination, so And for some of you, you could be healing, right? We have weeping moon here. Some of you could be healing from the loss of a child, the loss of a younger energy. That's why there's so much logical and not a lot of emotion here. Let's see, the advice, Four of Swords. The advice here is to rest your brain, to try and give yourself a mental break, and I feel also to be hopeful. There's a message here to be hopeful for the future, but to really sit with your own thoughts, and let them be yours and yours alone. The Three of Wands with what to release. The advice here. The advice is to get moving, to go on the journey. The Three of Wands. There's a creation that the world is ready to see. You've created something and it's ready to be put out into the world. This could be involving travel. It's absolutely saying to take the journey or start planning to take the journey. And what is transforming? Your advice here is strength. More patience is what I'm feeling on this card. Also, unconditional love. The Strength card is about unconditional love. By accepting other people exactly as they are, I feel like saying, it's kind of like warts and all, flaws and all. The advice under transformation is to continue to be patient and to be accepting, but also to be very strong, to stand in your power. I feel like there's a message also to not back down when it comes to, I said this energy that's coming together, it's being unified. You are going to be able to move forward, but this is about compromise. Again, this is about bringing energies together with the Chariot. The Two of Cups, unity, two people coming together. There's a lot of fire energy that came out here too. So Scorpio, you could have some fire in your chart. Fire and air is a lot here. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Pisces, and Cancer. Right, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, something very abundant, I feel like is manifesting. You're wanting something very abundant. I feel like it is coming to you. Yeah. It's coming to you, and I feel like it's going to come to you. I feel like your main focus, honestly, here is the center row, to release your creation out into the world, as opposed to having a lot of stop and go energy. Find a more a balanced way, but it's time to release it. It's time to set it free into the world and let the world see what you've created and what you can do, where your power is. Right, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, have a great full moon. I'll see you at your next reading.